I love James Ward-Prowse, as Mike knows very well.
Yep, he
Yes.
he is a very good player. Very good player. You said that he is the best passer or crosser. What did you say? Crosser?
He's the greatest Premier League crosser of all time, ahead of David Beckham.
That's one hell of a take. I'm not sure I would say that.
Why is it wrong? It's not wrong. It's completely accurate.
Because Beckham wasn't just good; he was pretty damn good. You know, people gave him problems because he's pretty and he looks worse with makeup on than.
Let's switch their careers. If James Ward-Prowse at 19 years old is at Manchester United with Sir Alex Ferguson and David Beckham plays for Southampton, do they have different careers? No.
But
it's exactly the same.
You can
He's
do
making
that with
the Harry Kane argument.
You can do that with any player.
I used to do that twice a week for 6 months a year.
Listen, if you put me playing with Manchester United, I'm going to have a better shot than anybody else to get noticed. You know, it's just the way it is.
I think David Beckham weirdly is underrated. He is actually not that much better than James Ward-Prowse, to be honest.
Oh my!
James Ward-Prowse is that good. Why? Why is he much better?
Well,
everything's.
We'll see.
Look at the all-time records. The numbers are there. Like it's not. I'm not making it up.
He is numbers. He is a midfielder. What are you going by? The amount of passes, the amount of goals. Can't go by that.
They have it. They have it. It's
Listen,
the numbers are crosses that have been led to goals. Like on set pieces, they have the numbers of how many goals he scored in his rate, and then set piece goals, like from dead ball goals. James Ward-Prowse, I think, is getting close to the top Premier League player of all time. And then all you have to do is watch James Ward-Prowse when he's on a corner.
I think he's a great
petrified.
Player. I think he's a good player, but you can't compare him to one of the best players that come out of England. That is David Beckham.
He just happens to be more famous.
No. Come on, man.
He's got better PR. You know what it is? James Ward-Prowse needs to marry a Kardashian, and then everything would just change for him, and his hair could get.
Beckham is a self-made man, and give him credit. Let's do a little bit of news roundup here.
You want to go to Europe?
No, that just came up. But actually, something came up today, and it was about Barcelona lining up to sign ISAK as a replacement for Lewandowski. We can dip into Newcastle's winning. Won the game, but they just weren't convincing at all.
The game was not good.
But if they take ISAK out, that's one hell of a.
Well, he didn't play. He
didn't play, but usually he is a starter. I mean. He's usually somebody that now. So, what do you guys think on this?
We love him.
What do you guys think on this? You think it could be? I mean, they're struggling with Robert Lewandowski. They're saying he's not scoring. Of course, when it comes to Barcelona, Real Madrid, all these big clubs, when something is not happening as the media wants it, then they start throwing out that they suck. But at the end of the day, it is a feasible situation. I don't know that ISAK has proven himself to take that big step in his career. I don't know. I think you guys help me with the numbers. I don't know where he finished in scoring last season. I think this season only has
10 goals maybe.
So
10.
Is he ready for that big move? Do you guys think it can happen?
No. I don't think he's there yet. He's really one. I think one of the things that gets underrated is these top players that simply don't miss games, right? Robert Lewandowski has played over 30 games for 13 years in a row, all right? So whatever he's doing, that guy is fit. He's ready to go, right? Yeah. You suit up. I can play, coach. I'm ready. Now, he's 34. Father time. What is he, Mike? Undefeated.
Of course, that's a fact.
Roll out your cliches. But, I mean, ISAK
I say that all the time.
ISAK is an option, right? Like, I think when you want to replace one of these super all-time great strikers, the goal is to get as many throws of the dice as possible. You're not going to find it with one. It's not going to just be Leao. It's not going to be just Osimhen. It's not going to be just ISAK. It's got to be ISAK and two other young guys. And then one of them fights and figures it out and becomes at 23, becomes there. Like, the thing is with Lewandowski, by the time he was 22 years old, he had a 22-goal season for Dortmund and won the league on a team that should have never won the title. Isak's already that age. and isn't delivering like that yet. So ISAK is not particularly, I mean, I think he might be 22. He's not particularly young. He's already 24. So he's not in that range yet. He's had
I think
he had a 17-goal season with Real Sociedad, 10 last year, but he's not at that level of consistency. And he misses games.
Yeah, and for me, I think, there's two things here. Like you hit on it a little bit there, Laurent, but I think, first of all, goals and assists leader in La Liga right now with 6. Bellingham has 5 goals and 1 assist. He's got 3 and 3. So he's 35 years old, but he's really fallen off the pace, right? I think, Chris, like you said, the media is just kind of making a meal out of this here. But yeah, I mean, I just don't think you can sell Alexander Isak to Barcelona fans to wear the number 9 shirt after Robert Lewandowski has done so. So, and this is not, I'm a huge Isak fan. If you were to tell me that, take Brendan Johnson out of the equation and Spurs would have gone after him as a Kane replacement, I'd have been on board with that. I would have liked that a lot, right? that seems like a really good fit, and or not, I suppose. So to suggest that Spurs, even though they're 5 games in and having great stretch, are Barcelona-esque. So to say that he would fit in this team, but not quite that team, it just doesn't ring like that feels like a Barcelona signing, no matter how much debt they're in. So yeah, I think that there's another level. Osimhen is a guy who comes to mind. But yeah, Laurent, you're right. I think that you probably get a star and a couple of hungry kids who are going to push that star so that you don't just walk in like you got your every meal paid for already.